Get it?
Folks, on behalf of the whole team at Milestone Real Estate, thank you very much for joining us here this afternoon. Hopefully it's going to be a magnificent auction and we're going to be celebrating, popping the champagne with the new successful buyer at number 91 Scotsdale Drive in the backbone of Cranbourne East. A wonderful family opportunity here that you are about to embark on. More importantly, the priceless family memories that you are about to embark on if you end up being the lucky and successful buyer. If you have set yourselves with a bidding capacity, surpassing that bidding capacity today should be an easy decision. Get your weekends back with your family so you can start creating, more importantly, the priceless family memories at the property that we are standing on here today. That is going to be much more important to you than going back to your web portal of choice and searching for more properties you may not even like as much. My instructions to you, of course, the bidders out here today, is to bid boldly, bid aggressively, more importantly, bid to the absolute upper echelon of your capacity to give yourself every opportunity of being the lucky and successful buyer here today. I'd like to take the opportunity, of course, to thank our sellers very much for giving myself and the whole team at Milestone Real Estate the pleasure and honour of auctioning off what is arguably their most prized possession. Folks, the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price. Folks, as the auctioneer, I'm going to be indicating bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it will provide fines for this conduct. The rules permit vendor bids. The words I'm going to be using during the auction to indicate I am making a bid on behalf of our vendors are simply vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, ladies and gentlemen, can place those vendor bids. Buyers, very quickly, we are so flexible for you this afternoon. 5 or 10% deposit will be payable today if you end up being the lucky buyer. Settlement terms are flexible also, 30, 60 or 90 days from today's date of when you'll retain the keys and start creating those priceless family memories here at number 91 Scotsdale Drive in the backbone of Cranbourne East. Now, buyers, without further ado, I'll bring your attention to the property that we are selling here today. A gorgeous family home. It appeals to multiple buyers in this marketplace. Whether you are a first home buyer, young family, of course, even for the growing families, given that it's got 4 bedrooms, a couple of bathrooms, and a double car loft garage here, underpinning your prospective purchase of 720 square metres of prime outer southeastern soil that Metro Melbourne has on offer. The property even appeals to our investors who are out here in force. I welcome your bidding here today, because rest assured, if you buy a property like this, parking your money here will leave you licking your lips with the abundance of opportunity that you simply do possess by being the buyer. A complete family entertainer this property has, of course, with spacious living, outdoor entertaining as well, perfect for the warmer weeks and months that we are about to embark on. The property is equipped with all the creature comforts that you could simply desire, and a gorgeous free-flowing floor plan, perfect for our purchaser. Now, buyers, rest assured, the location, of course, in Cranbourne East is hotly in demand at the moment. With so much to offer, our buyers, our prospective buyers, need to understand they've got everything at their disposal, whether it be schools, public, private, secondary and primary, a multitude of parks and reserves, boutique and major shopping precincts not too far from here, an array of public transport and major freeway access points, making your commute to the CBD an absolute delight. One thing I love about this particular corridor of Melbourne is that you are smack bang between the the Bayside and Central Business District corridors of Melbourne. You get the best of both worlds, so rest assured this is the time to buy and this is the place to buy. There is only one strategy you need to know of today, and that is to be last. If you are last before we get the property on the market, that is the reserve price. It means you lock out your competition. If you are last and we have put the property on the market, and of course we've hit the vendor's realistic reserve price, guess what? You've just bought yourself the property. That's all you need to know, just be last. So buyers, without further ado, I don't mind where we start the auction. More than happy to get it going in any opening figure at all. Where you see value, there's a hand up already. How quick was that? Do you want to tell me what the number is? That's 680. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the opening offer there. Good luck to you, sir. Coming in first place now, Garrett, 20,000 on top if we can. Let's make it 700,000 now. 680 down the front, and we're certainly off to the races now. Let's ignite the bidding here by going 20 further thousand on top. At 700,000, and bang, and there it is. At $700,000 the offer now. Make it 20 on top now to jump back at 720. You let me know. 700,000 is the offer now. Gary, your buyer, coming in first place, and good luck to them. We'll make it 720 to keep the auction moving now. Buyers, got to let me know quickly, or we place vendor bids to get up to speed. Once at 700,000. Twice at 700,000. Gee, it's good buying at that level, folks. Third, final opportunity at $700,000 now. Are we out? Done. Finished. Silent. 20,000 on top to jump back. You let me know. Bids here at 700,000. Thank you very much. I know I called it 3 times, but I can see the buyers might need a little bit of time here. We're seeking 20 further thousand on top to jump back as an absolute bare minimum. Then we'll chip back to smaller bids if we must. But for the moment, I'd love to see 720 as an absolute minimum point. Gary, your buyer still in first, and good luck to them. They are in the box seat now, confirming if there's any further bidding here at 20 further thousand on top. If not, I'll move things along with a vendor bid. Once at 700,000. This is the last opportunity. Twice at 700,000. 5. Not just yet. I do appreciate the offer. What about 10? I'll meet you in the middle. Third final opportunity at 700,000. Out. Done. Finished. Silent. 10's the offer at 710,000. Just got in there in the nick of time at 710 now. 10 further thousand on top now, Gary. Now just bear in mind, 10 will just invite them back in. No problem, I'll take it anyway. At $720,000, welcome in. At 720, the number now, we've got to be at 730 to jump back. I'll give you time, don't worry, sir. At 720,000 now, wonderful opportunity here in the heart of Cranbourne East, going up for grabs. Current bid stands at $720,000 now. We seek 10 further thousand on top. At 730 we seek, you let me know, got to be quick now. Bids at 720, are we done? Finished, out, silent. Once at 720,000. Twice at 720,000. Third final opportunity at 720,000. Nitin confirming, are we done here? Down the front, need to know. Bids here at 720. How much? Not just yet. We're going to be 10 to jump back on top. Make it 30 at 720,000. Not going to slow the auction down just so soon. Rather be realistic here. I'd rather get close to the reserve price. Reality is it's subject to a reserve anyway, and that's the minimum price point the owners will accept. I'd rather not chip the auction back so slowly that it's going to be here all day and night before we get the property on the market. Let's just get there efficiently and smoothly. At 720,000, bid is still here. Confirming, are we done? I know there's a conversation transpiring. I'll give you time, sir, don't worry. But now's the time I need to know. What's at 720? Third final opportunity at 720,000. Are we out? Done? 30? 30? Any further interest? Won't it take the 5? 10? 30 and bang, and welcome in at 730 at $730,000. Welcome into the auction, sir. Coming in first place now. Certainly off to the races here with 3 buyers fighting it out for the wonderful opportunity here in Cranbourne East at 730 now. Good luck to you. Coming in first place. We make it 40 now. Gary confirming if your buyer wishes to jump in here. 740 as an absolute minimum. Won't take 5. Need to be 10, please. At 730,000 right hand side, and good luck in first place. Once at 730,000. Twice at 730,000. Third final opportunity. Not just yet. Really appreciate the offer. At 730,000. 10 more on top at 40.
He's on the phone with his friend.
It's fair enough. I'll give him time. That's fine. Don't worry. I might be really quick and speedy, but I'll give you time. Don't worry. Totally fine, sir. I'll give you an opportunity. Don't worry about that. At 730,000 now. But you tell your friend the auctioneer needs 10 grand. Otherwise, I'll get on the phone. Not 5. 10. Come on. 40. 730 is the offer. at 730. It's back there, by the way, at 730,000. I'm more than happy to do the negotiating for you, sir, if you like. I'm a pretty good negotiator. At 730,000, 10 more on top. I feel you'll come to the party, and so will your friend. At 730,000, Gary, confirming, are we done here? We're not done? What's going on? At 730,000, let's go 10 more on top at 40. Let's put ourselves in the box seat. I know what you're thinking. You're saying, what about 5? Not going to take the 5. Come on. I will eventually, I promise, I will eventually take the 5. But at the moment, we need to stick to the $10,000 increments because we're still too far off the mark about where our owners will consider selling. And I'd rather do the right thing by not only them, but also the buyers by not giving them...
5?
You're going to ask me that seriously, Gary? At 730,000. 10, Gary! Fair enough. Fair enough. Got me there. But I'm going to say no. At 730, 10. 5 more on top. It's not that much. You're going to go there anyway. I feel it. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to slow the auction down. You're trying to chip the auctioneer back because you're thinking, I reckon I could buy this property on my terms. And that's exactly how I would be thinking. But the property is still subject. No, Gary. 10. At 700, I'll make you a deal. You go, I'll make you a... Gary, I'll make you a deal. One more 10, we go in 5s. I'll make you a deal.
735.
No. You're not. Both of you are not listening to me. 740 as an absolute minimum, and I promise we will move in 5s then. You have my word. I know it's hard to trust agents. I know it's hard to trust auctioneers. I totally get that. But I am a nice guy and I'm genuine. When I say I'll take a 5 after 40, I promise you I will. At this point of time, it doesn't make any logical sense, and I don't deem the 5,000 to be in the best interest of the seller at this point of time. At 740 to jump back, you will be in first place. Otherwise, I'm going to pass the property in and we're going to start negotiating over there. What's at 730,000? Didn't need to know. Twice. At 730,000. 10. Don't look at me like that, Nidden. 10. Third.
735.
What's going on here? I got 3 with 5. Not just, no, Nidden. Not just yet. 10. At 730,000, 10. So I'll tell you right now, everybody's offering 5. If you go 10, you're in front. At 5, you're not in front. At 730, not just yet. Not just yet. At 700, trust me, not just yet. At 730,000, 10 to jump back on top, or I'm going to wrap up the auction. Once at 730, we'll wrap it up. We'll pass it in. Twice at 730,000. Third, final opportunity at 730,000. Out, done. Finished. Silent. Done. Confirming. We'll pass it in. Just let me know. Before I pass it in, need to know. 730 is the offer. No. At 730,000, needs to be at 40. At 730,000, at 40 to jump back.
40. That's it. You're right.
I mean, just trust me, boys. Come on, I'm trying to help you buy it by going to 40. Come on, at 740,000, now we can go 5s. At 745, at 740,000 down the front, coming in first, and good luck to you. You're finally in first place, sir, in the box set now. At 740,000 now, make it 5. Gary needs to know, got to be quick now, or we wrap the auction up here and pass it in. Can take the 5. You let me know, Guru, if we're done. Once at 740,000, twice at 740,000. Third final opportunity at 740,000. Out. Gary. Done. Finished. Silent at 740.
5.
So imagine if I had taken the 5 before, right? Yeah. At 745,000. Nitton, just trust me. At 745,000, the offer. Let's go 50 to jump back on top now. Return serve here up at 750. At 745,000 is the number. Good luck, you're in first place in the box seat now. Make no doubt about that. At 745. Now, the good news, at this level, I don't really feel I'll be vendor bidding against the buyers unless instructions change otherwise. So the buyers are putting themselves in a fantastic position to get that sold sticker on the board in a few moments' time. The bid is at 745,000. We're seeking 5 more on top. Do not tell me 2.5. At 745. 5 on top at 50. You let me know, buyers. Here's the opportunity. Are we done back there? Once, I feel we might be. Twice, I hope not though. Third final opportunity at 745,000. Nope. Appreciate the offer. I will only start taking $1,000 bids when we get the property on the market. You have my word about that. I'll take $1 if I have to. We've done it before. The boys know this. But at this point of time, 5 is a minimum. At 745, we're done. We'll take a little break and we'll speak to the seller, confirming we're out, done, finished, and silent. Cool. All right. Just give us 2 quick minutes. We'll come right back out. Thank you.
now. Boston.
Folks, I want to thank you very much for your patience and anticipation. Going to be very quick and swift about what's going to happen moving forward at the auction. Our current bid stands at $745,000. Of course, we can accept $5,000 increments at this point of time. If I don't get a single active bid beyond this point, I'm going to be placing one and one only. Very conservative vendor's bid, as I've been instructed to by the seller to simply position the property at a price point where they will start to consider all offers moving forward. So, at $745, again, under strict instructions to place one and one only conservative vendor bid beyond this price point. Just going to preempt that so you know, and there's no smokes and mirrors out here, accepting $5,000 increments, jumping in here. If you want to at $750, let me know, or we place that vendor bid. Once at $745, twice at $745,000. Third final opportunity at $745,000. Out, done, finished, and silent. I'm going to proceed with placing a vendor's bid. It'll be my only one for the entire auction. It's going to be at $760,000, Gary, just so you're clear. $760 is the vendor's bid, 15 grand higher than the last bid received. 5 grand to jump back on top at $765. We pass it into the buyer. They lock out their competition. If not, we then pass it in at $760,000 on a vendor bid, and the floor becomes open to every single prospective buyer. So, just to be clear, we pass the property in at this price point. Everybody can come forward and express their interest. Nobody is exclusive. If you do go $765, however, then it means you lock out your competition and we can only negotiate with you solely. So I'll give you one final opportunity to think about it. 5 grand on top at $765. Let me know quickly. Gary, are we done at $760? Once, need to know. Gary, twice at $760. We are done here. Third final opportunity at $760,000. Needs to be 5, Gary. Are we in or out? At $760, I will pass the property in at $765 to the genuine buyer. If they come in, they're having a chat. Just give them time, folks. At $760. Oh. Look, for the sake of the auction, I think we take it. At $761, I'd rather give you the opportunity, folks. You're coming to the party. I appreciate your bidding. Thank you so much. I'm going to accept your $1,000 bid. I'd rather pass the property into someone than no one, so fair enough. At $761,000, right now, you've got the exclusive right to negotiate. If anybody wants to jump back on top at $762 is what we seek, let me know quickly now. Otherwise, 30 seconds away from passing it in, and I'll say congratulations in advance on the negotiation opportunity. You put yourself in the box seat to buy. Once at $761, twice at $761, third final opportunity at $761,000. Out, done, finished, and silent. Folks, on behalf of the whole team at Milestone Real Estate, we're going to formally and finally pass the property in at $761,000. Thank you so much for your bidding. Good luck with your negotiations. You are in the box seat to buy. Thank you, everybody, for coming out today. We hope you have a lovely Saturday afternoon and a great weekend. Thank you. We will certainly update you with the sold result very shortly. If our buyers don't buy, we'll let you know exactly where the benchmark has been set for you to make your best offer as well. Cheers. Have a great weekend.